Donnelly.
I rise to speak regarding the latest UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Committee report, which was published last week following an inquiry into the rights of disabled people in the UK in March. The committee has found that there have been no significant progress on delivering their previous recommendations outlined in 2017. The UK Government has failed to address any of the systematic violations of human rights of persons with disabilities, and they have failed to tackle the root causes of inequality and discrimination for disabled people. Whether it is difficulties in accessing PIP or ADP, or proposed amendments to the Data Protection and Digital Information Bill that would violate the right to privacy for many people, it is clear that this outgoing Conservative government has no interest in addressing any of the inequalities that continue to perpetuate against people with disabilities. And I hope that the next government provides a more equitable and human rights approach to equality issues. The report also highlights some of the most pressing issues specific to Northern Ireland, such as the loss of EU funds and the failure of the UK Shared Prosperity Fund to provide the same level of support. 2 points quoted directly from the report, which is available online. Deaf and disabled persons organisations in Northern Ireland reported that disabled people were in particularly dire situation. Disabled people are 50% more likely to live in poverty. Debt is a significant issue, with many losing a substantial portion of their income due to debt repayments. Despite some individuals qualifying for disability benefits, the financial support often fails to cover the extra cost associated with disability, leading to financial hardship and material deprivation, and indicating that disability benefits for those who meet the threshold for the entitlement are not sufficient to meet the extra cost associated with disability and ill health. DDPOs in Northern Ireland have also raised concerns about disabled people being targeted for financial exploitation and illegal lending during the recent political and economic crises. This has highlighted a gap in the formal responses to protect disabled people from such exploitation. Significantly, the report also highlights the disproportionate impact of political instability in this Assembly on disabled people and their rights. The report again displays the urgent need for institutional reform to prevent this Assembly from collapsing again for years. Equality law in Northern Ireland has fallen behind the rest of the UK. One way to resolve this gap would be the incorporation of the UN CRPD into our domestic law, as it is recognised as the gold standard for equality rights. And this is something I hope the Executive will bring to this Assembly before the end of the mandate. Thank you.